While they have separate brains, spinal cords, and hearts, their organs from the waist down are entirely shared, and the twins each control one arm and one leg.
Remember Abby and Brittany Hensel, the extraordinary conjoined twins who captured the world's heart with their resilience and unbreakable bond? It's been years since they last graced our screens, and their journey has taken remarkable turns.
Abby and Brittany are dicephalous conjoined twins, a condition which rarely sees life expectancy last past infancy.
From career milestones to Abby's heartwarming marriage, these sisters continue to defy the odds and inspire millions. Let's dive into their incredible story, how they've embraced life's challenges, found love, and proven that anything is possible. Get ready for an awe-inspiring update you won't want to miss. Birth and medical condition. Abigail Lorraine Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel, born on March 7, 1990, defy all odds as conjoined twins with an extraordinary story. Unlike most conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany belong to the rare category of dicephalic parapagus twins, meaning they share one torso but have two separate heads. Their journey is one of resilience, teamwork, and an unbreakable bond that has captivated the world.
Beyond the physical coordination they have mastered, there is a connection because they are conjoined that goes even deeper than other identical twins.
Growing up in the quiet town of New Germany, Minnesota,
born on March the 7th, 1990 in Carver County, Minnesota, they are dicephalic parapagus twins.
Abby and Brittany were raised in a loving home by their parents, Patty, a dedicated nurse, and Mike, a skilled carpenter and landscaper. They also have a younger brother and sister who supported them throughout their childhood. From an early age, the twins displayed a remarkable ability to work in perfect sync, turning what many might see as an obstacle into their greatest strength. They attended Mayer Lutheran High School.
What they do need to think about is how they're going to spend their summer because school is finally out.
And later pursued higher education at Bethel University in St. Paul, graduating in 2012 with degrees in education.
Get it on right. 2012! I'll do some traveling after we graduate, so we might go to Europe.
Physically, Abby and Brittany share one body with two heads,
which means they're conjoined twins with two separate heads but share a single body.
A broader than average chest, two arms, and two legs. At birth, they had an additional small arm between their necks, which was later removed. Though they are conjoined, subtle differences set them apart. Abby's head tilts slightly to the right, while Brittany's tilts to the left, making her appear shorter even when sitting. Brittany's right leg is nearly 2 inches shorter than Abby's, leading her to walk on tiptoe, which in turn has strengthened her calf muscle more than Abby's. To ensure their bodies remained aligned, doctors surgically halted Abby's spinal growth once Brittany stopped growing. Unique physical structure. One of the most fascinating aspects of Abby and Brittany's physiology is their coordination. Each twin controls one side of their body. Abby manages the right side, while Brittany controls the left. Their nervous systems are distinct, meaning they only feel sensations on their respective halves.
They probably aren't going to be sharing that with me right now, who they may have a crush on or what they're feeling.
But stomach aches are uniquely felt on the opposite side. Despite these challenges, they have mastered teamwork to an astonishing degree.
They face it, and I just, they're the epitome of teamwork and, love and respect.
Walking, running, swimming, riding a bike, and even playing volleyball or the piano are second nature to them. They type together effortlessly and have even learned to drive, each taking charge of their side of the vehicle. Standing at different heights, Abby at 5 feet 2 inches and Brittany at 4 feet 10 inches. The twins sometimes face obstacles in activities requiring balance, such as riding a Segway, a challenge showcased in their 2012 reality television series.
You might remember the conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany Hensel, from the TLC reality show Abby and Brittany.
But their unwavering determination has allowed them to navigate life with remarkable grace. Challenges of the conjoined life. When the twins were born, the doctors laid out the facts. Separating them would be risky. No one could predict the outcome with certainty, but the chances of both surviving were slim. Even if they did survive, one or both might have lifelong complications. It was a terrifying prospect for any parent. Their mother and father were faced with an impossible choice: risk everything for the hope of a more conventional life, or embrace their children as they were and let them grow together. Despite the uncertainty, their parents chose not to separate them. They saw not just a medical case, but two lives, intertwined from the start, moving forward as one. It wasn't an easy decision, and it wasn't without doubt. The pressure from the medical community was immense. Friends and family questioned them. Were they doing the right thing? Would the twins suffer because of their choice? But deep in their hearts, they believed their children were meant to stay together. The twins faced many challenges growing up.
Being conjoined twins comes with a whole set of challenges, from coordinating everyday tasks to dealing with the public's curiosity.
But they defied expectations at every turn. Though they shared their lower body, they learned to walk in perfect coordination, moving seamlessly as one. They had two hearts, but one circulatory system, meaning anything one consumed affected them both. Their bodies were a blend of individuality and unity. Two spines that merged at the tailbone, a broad rib cage with fused sternums, and a digestive system that intertwined in a delicate balance. Every breath, every movement was a shared effort. Early in their lives, doctors had performed a few corrective surgeries. One of the biggest concerns was their scoliosis, an abnormal curvature of the spine. A procedure was done to help straighten it, improving their mobility and overall health. Another surgery removed an underdeveloped central arm, leaving behind a central shoulder blade. These interventions were necessary for their well-being, but separation was never an option their parents considered again. As the twins grew, so did their abilities. They learned to adapt to their unique physiology, playing, learning, and developing just like other children. Their coordination became second nature, their teamwork effortless. They could walk, run, and even dance, moving in perfect sync. Their resilience astounded everyone who met them. Their parents stood by their decision with unwavering confidence. They saw their children not as a medical anomaly, but as two extraordinary individuals who had found a way to thrive in the body they shared. The twins themselves never questioned it. For them, life as conjoined twins was not a limitation. It was simply who they were, growing up and personalities. Even though they are physically connected, Abby and Brittany are completely different people. Abby loves math and science, while Brittany enjoys reading and writing. This comes in handy because they work as fifth-grade teachers in Minnesota. But their differences don't stop in the classroom. Abby likes salty snacks, while Brittany prefers sweet treats. They even wear custom-made clothes to show off their individual styles. Some days, their outfits match, but other times, they choose designs that highlight their unique personalities. But life hasn't always been easy for Abby and Brittany. One of their biggest challenges came when they turned 16. Like most teenagers, they wanted to drive a car. But how do you drive when two people control one body? This was a challenge that required patience, teamwork, and lots of practice. Since Abby controls the right side of their body and Brittany controls the left, they had to figure out how to move together. They signed up for driving lessons and spent hours practicing their coordination. Abby took charge of the gas pedal and brake, while Brittany handled the turn signals. Both of them worked together to steer. It wasn't easy at first, but they kept going, determined to pass the test. When the big day arrived, there was one more surprise. The law required each of them to take the test separately. Even though they shared one body, they had to take the test twice. That meant double the pressure, but they didn't let that stop them. Abby and Brittany focused, stayed calm, and worked as a team. In the end, their hard work paid off. They both passed. Now they can drive just like anyone else, proving that determination and teamwork can overcome even the toughest challenges. College education and career. Imagine walking into a classroom and seeing two teachers at the front of the room, but they share the same body. That's exactly what it's like when students meet Abby and Brittany Hensel. Despite facing unique challenges, they have never let anything hold them back. Their journey from childhood to becoming beloved teachers is a true testament to their perseverance and dedication. From a young age, Abby and Brittany knew they wanted to make a difference. Like many students, they dreamed of going to college, but their path was anything but ordinary. They enrolled at Bethel University in Minnesota, where they pursued a degree in education. Studying at a university level is challenging for anyone, but for them, it means balancing two separate minds while sharing one body. They had to take tests separately, complete individual assignments, and maintain their own academic records. It wasn't easy, but their professors and classmates were supportive, recognizing their incredible work ethic. When graduation day arrived, they each received their own degree, solidifying their status as two distinct individuals with a shared mission. After earning their degrees, Abby and Brittany stepped into the world of teaching. They found a job teaching math to elementary school students, bringing their unique perspectives into the classroom. Since they are two different people, they can explain concepts in different ways, helping students understand difficult topics more easily. Their teamwork in teaching is seamless. One might write on the board while the other interacts with students, making their lessons engaging and dynamic. At first, they were paid a single teacher's salary, which sparked discussions about fair compensation for their special situation. While they technically perform the duties of one teacher, they each bring their own expertise, insights, and perspectives to the role. They hoped that as they gained experience, their contributions would be recognized in a way that reflected their unique circumstances. Media appearances and public impact. Back in April 1996, Abby and Brittany Hensel appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show, not just once, but twice. That same month, their faces were on the cover of Life magazine with the words, "One Body, Two Souls." Inside the magazine, there was a special story called The Hensels' Summer, where people got a peek into their daily lives. Readers were curious about how the twins managed their day-to-day activities, from getting dressed in the morning to eating meals together. Their story amazed and inspired many. 2 years later, in September 1998, Life shared another update about the twins. People wanted to know how they were growing up, what new things they were learning, and how they were handling the challenges of life. By 2002, their story was featured in a big TV documentary called Conjoined for Life. It was made by Advanced Medical Productions and shown on the Discovery Health Channel. Viewers got to see how Abby and Brittany worked together, each controlling one half of their shared body. Then, in 2003, a follow-up documentary called Joined at Birth was made to show more about their journey from birth to childhood. That same year, another story about Abby and Brittany, filmed when they were just 11 years old, was shared in Time and Life magazines. The twins were growing up fast, and people wanted to see how their personalities developed. ABC TV even created their own documentary called Joined for Life. The twins' amazing story reached people in the United Kingdom too, when a British television series called Extraordinary People aired a special episode about them in 2005. This show gave British audiences a closer look at Abby and Brittany's unique lives, and people were fascinated by how they navigated the world together. Reality TV success. By 2006, another documentary called Joined for Life, Abby and Brittany, turned 16 was released. This time, people got to see what their teenage years were like going to school, hanging out with friends, and even learning to drive. Learning to drive was a big moment for the twins. Since Abby controlled one side and Brittany controlled the other, they had to work together perfectly to steer the car. They had to practice a lot, but they didn't let challenges stop them. Their determination showed just how strong and capable they were. But the biggest spotlight came in 2012, when Abby and Brittany starred in their own reality TV show, called Abby and Brittany. The show followed them as they finished college and took their first steps into teaching. Many people wondered what careers the twins would choose, and they were thrilled to see Abby and Brittany follow their dreams of becoming teachers. The show documented their hard work, their fun moments with friends, and their excitement about stepping into the real world. In the United Kingdom, the British Broadcasting Corporation aired the series in 2013, giving fans across the world a chance to see the twins' incredible journey from students to teachers. It showed how they applied for jobs, prepared for lessons, and stood in front of classrooms full of children. Even though some people had doubts about how they would handle their job, Abby and Brittany proved that they could do anything they set their minds to. Ongoing public interest. In November 2021, Abby Hensel married Josh Bowling, a United States Army veteran and registered nurse. The couple chose to keep their union private, with the news becoming public only in early 2024. Josh, originally from Tennessee, has a daughter named Isabella from a previous marriage. The family now resides in Minnesota, where Abby and Brittany continue their teaching careers, and Josh works in hospice care. The dynamics of Abby and Josh's relationship naturally raise questions due to Abby and Brittany's unique physical connection. While specific personal details remain private, the family has shared glimpses of their life together through social media. Photos from their wedding, family outings, and everyday moments depict a harmonious and loving household. These images showcase the family's ability to navigate their unique circumstances with grace and joy. The revelation of Abby's marriage reignited public interest in the Hensel twins. Their story, which first gained widespread attention through appearances on The Oprah Winfrey Show in 1996, and their own series, continues to inspire many. The twins have embraced social media platforms, particularly TikTok, to share updates about their lives. In December 2024, they posted a montage titled 2024 Replay, featuring highlights from the year, including moments from Abby's wedding and family activities. Despite their efforts to share authentic aspects of their lives,
My favorite moment was when Carrie Jo went up to spike the ball, and both Alex and Richie's faces were like...
Abby and Brittany have faced misinformation and rumors. While Abby and Brittany have been public figures for most of their lives, they have consistently emphasized the importance of privacy. Their selective sharing offers insights into their personal experiences without compromising their boundaries. This balance allows them to connect with their audience meaningfully while maintaining control over their personal lives. Recent speculations. Recently, the internet has been buzzing with speculation, excitement, and even concern after famed conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel posted a TikTok video that left fans wondering, are they pregnant? The video sparked a whirlwind of reactions, with some fans rushing to congratulate them, while others questioned whether it was just a misunderstanding. In the clip, they addressed negative comments from various media personalities, including conservative commentator Tucker Carlson, who made insensitive remarks about their existence. The video featured a montage of harsh headlines calling their lives a tragedy and questioning what would happen if one of them were to pass away. In response to these criticisms, the twins used the empowering Sia song Unstoppable to show that they are unbothered by the negativity. However, one particular headline in the video caught fans' attention. Among the various statements, there was one that read, "Married and baby on the way." That single phrase sparked widespread speculation. Many fans took it as an official pregnancy announcement and flooded the comments with messages of support and congratulations. But was the headline really meant as an announcement? Or was it just part of their broader message against criticism? That's the question that has everyone talking. What would pregnancy mean for the twins? Despite the growing speculation, there is no official confirmation that Abby and Brittany Hensel are expecting a baby. The "Married and Baby on the Way" headline was displayed alongside other phrases like "shocking tragedy" and "this is so sad," which were clearly meant to highlight the negative media coverage they have received. Given this context, it seems unlikely that they intended to use the phrase as a pregnancy announcement. However, some fans are not convinced. Given that Abby married Josh Bowling in 2021, many believe that starting a family would be the next natural step. The lack of denial from the twins has only added fuel to the rumors. The idea of pregnancy in conjoined twins is complex and raises many medical and ethical questions. As dicephalic parapagus twins, Abby and Brittany share a single reproductive system. If they were to conceive, only one twin would physically experience the pregnancy, but both would share in the emotional and parental responsibilities. This has led to further discussions about how they would navigate parenthood, with some critics questioning whether it would be possible and others applauding their right to live life on their own terms. The twins have always been open about their desire to be treated like anyone else, and if they choose to start a family, it would be their decision alone. While many fans expressed joy at the idea of Abby and Brittany becoming parents, others were more skeptical. Some questioned whether the video was simply meant to silence their critics, rather than hint at a major life event. Others were concerned about the medical and social challenges they might face if they were indeed expecting a child. So far, Abby and Brittany have not addressed the speculation directly. Their silence has only made fans more curious, but it's important to remember that they have always lived life on their own terms. If they have news to share, they will do so when they are ready. Until then, the pregnancy rumors remain just that, rumors. Whether this was an intentional tease or simply an unfortunate misunderstanding, one thing is clear. Abby and Brittany Hensel continue to inspire and challenge societal norms, proving that they are truly unstoppable. We hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more.